people in this world out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like this world don't look to be out of its comfort zone. As soon as it's took out of its comfort zone, yeah, especially to people what think they know, yeah. And like I said, I'll repeat, yeah, because we're on call now, yeah.
Now, yeah.
Yeah, right. Like I knew before Leon turned up. I knew at the end. Like, they pre-warned me about loads of stuff, and I'll tell you what, I can't moan or squinny because they're right every time. All of them up there,
yeah.
you know, and what's around me, yeah. And like we've got now, like lots of people upset and they're getting more angry because what I've presented to you the last 4 years has been happening. Listen, it either happened, just about to happen, or it's going to happen, or it's happening.
Yep, one or the other.
Yeah, and they're all seeing that. And like I said to you all, look what I was saying to you, the more and more, right, we go into it, the more far out it gets. And like I just said, Rich, yeah, right, like most of the people who's resonated have resonated, but other people, what's trying to get it, it's a little bit out of their comfort zone, and they starts losing it, they starts going to pot, they can't handle it, they goes back in. Even the souls we've come here for are in that situation as well, you know. But like, you can't attack. Listen, all I've done, because I said, right, I don't claim to be nothing at all. I knows what I am, yeah, right. Like, I'm not a psychic or a medium or a prophet or predict prophecies or nothing like that. No. I'm a memory from outside. Yeah. What's come here to present you like a load of stuff. Yeah. What you ain't heard before. What will freak a lot of you out. What will make a lot of you angry and not like me. Yeah. And especially all those out there who's in couples. Yeah. Girlfriends, marriages, and all that sort of thing. Yeah. One's awake and one's not, or one's awake and one really trying to like force herself to see. Yeah. Or he. Yeah, but they can't. It's out of their comfort zone, and it's causing mayhem indoors. Listen. Like soon, you're all gonna love me. Everyone will. A lot of you out in this world are against me at the moment. Yeah, but let me tell you, you will not be against me soon. Yeah. All I've done is presented you memory. I've joined a lot of dots from visions and everything what I used to see when I was younger, especially since 2016. Yeah, and I've presented to you lot a load of stuff what you ain't had presented by anyone ever in this world before to get you ready for what's coming. Because what's coming, like we all know, all you lot awake, ain't a joke.
No.
Yeah, it's all profiting and doing all these videos and entertaining everyone about the awakening, the future's great and all that lot. No, you've got to get a grip.
Yeah, it's
you know?
It's mad because when I found you and you was on about propheters and all that, I don't know one prophet truth because I've never followed any of them.
No.
It was I found you and that was it.
Yeah. There's a lot of you, and do you know what, Rich? People like Rich, who is in the background, that's what you've all done. You really like a lot of people like just know, they've always subconsciously known that internet is very dodgy. We shouldn't be involved, and our kids shouldn't be on it. It's taking us up the road a little bit. Yeah. And all of a sudden, like, you is the voice, or you heard me present certain words.
Well,
and it's triggered you, and you thought, "Whoa, hang on a minute."
Yeah. I was saying to Nikki on the car on the way down, is that I've always been a flat earther years ago. Always been a sort of a flat earther then, and then I was on Twitter, it was at the time, and then the first post I seen was what we posted in the group, was when you had the arrow to Mars, Venus, and things like that. I said, "Whoa, I need to look into this a little bit."
Yeah.
So I looked into that, and then come the YouTube channel when you start with Linda Paris.
Yeah.
So I was watching with Linda
That's
Paris,
right.
and then the Telegram come, and I was saying to Nikki, when we had that Telegram and then your channel got taken away, it was like, what the hell have happened to me? I've lost Christian, like, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. A few of them things, like with YouTube, and like, see all these things, are things I've always avoided in life.
Is it?
Yeah, I've never been into internet or computers and things like that. It's only when Millie bought me laptop, and I thought, hang on, this is all happening for like a reason. This is, you know. I had a burner phone forever. I didn't have a phone where you can go on the internet. You could message and call out. I had that for years, right up to about.
They were the good days.
Yeah, like right up to about, like, I suppose a couple of years before I started doing videos. I started getting one because I was having a little mooch on the phone, yeah, well, Millie's out again, yeah, having a little mooch on the phone, seeing what everyone's going on about, talking about, and I thought, well, some of these people are saying like some good stuff, but don't forget, as they're saying all this stuff, it's uploading me. I'm seeing the truth and remembering the true vision and reality of it all, yeah, and some of them, like Santos Bonacci on a few things, not everything. Like Santos Bonacci will be like quite gutted towards the end because he thinks he's mastered astrology and you ain't got astrology. What astrology?
Yeah.
What astrology have you got? You ain't got no astrology.
No.
You know, it's deeper than that.
Yeah.
A lot more deeper.
Because do you mind me asking, like, obviously when you was a child, a teen or whatever, did you know all this information then, or was
No, I just when I was
what age did you like? Oh right, I know a bit more. Or you'd start
9, 8, 10.
Was it?
Yeah.
And did you carry on with your teenage years as being normal?
Just
like,
normal, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the company I was in.
Yeah.
I knew that.
So you kicked
in the
football
cup, yeah, played football, done boxing, done all sort, everything you all done, everything.
Yeah.
But like, I used to get into a little bit of mischief and that.
Yeah.
Because
as you do.
again, subconsciously at that time, I didn't want to listen to no one.
Yeah.
I didn't want no one to tell me. I didn't want, and I've straight away when my mum sent me to school first, straight, I thought, hang on a minute, we've got a stranger at the front of the classroom, we don't even know him, and he's spilling us all this stuff. Like, what, are we meant to believe this? But I was a naughty kid, I was hyperactive.
Oh, right,
yeah.
okay.
So like, that was a reason.
Yeah.
There was a reason for it, you know.
Yeah.
But like, no, I used to have like, listen, a lot of dreams and visions what I used to have when I was younger, and I used to wake up and sort of like forget it, like.
Yeah.
Over the last few years, I've had them ones again.
Have you?
Yeah. And that's for a reason.
Yeah.
To help me join dots
Yeah.
since 2016 to now.
I've had
you know?
repeated dreams.
Yeah.
Memories as you.
Yeah.
But I never forget.
But sometimes the ones with the dreams, what you have, yeah, and then you wakes up and you think, wow, man, that was so real, but you can't quite get your head around it.
Yeah.
No, you're not meant to remember all that sort of stuff till now, like the last few years, you know, because then those sort of visions and dreams and little dot things you've had in your head, what you ain't mentioned to people of yourself,
Yeah.
all collaborates with what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, I ain't sat there and just told you everything. I've left gaps. How they done it with me, I've done it with you.
Yeah.
I've left lots of gaps. I haven't told you the full script, like all the truthers and psychics and mediums and all that lot do, yeah? They tell you how it is, they knows, this is how it is, you got to believe that. No, I ain't done that. I've just presented loads of stuff, all in sync, all in the right order, yeah? From like who you are, what you are, you know, what's around you, who's control, you know, I've done it all in sync for you to join your own dots, to fill your own gaps in, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
If I just sits there and tells you everything on everything, that's just for me. That's just for me. Yeah.
Like I was saying this morning.
Yeah. So like, all I've done is basically present a load of stuff. Obviously, they've coached me, helped me along. Of course, they have. Yeah. Put my hands up to that. Yeah, they have. Yeah. But how we've done it in sync, in the order I've done it, like, without being coached and helped a little bit by them, I would have done that like a lot different probably.
Yeah.
You know, because like I've never done that sort of thing before.
Not structured. Like,
I didn't structure myself. I was just ready to just go offload.
about everything.
And a lot of you noticed in the beginning, didn't you? Like, I'll talk about something and I wouldn't finish, and I'll jump on to the next one, and then I'll go back to the first one I was talking to, and I could cope with that. But then I sat there and thought, hang on a minute, I'm doing everyone's nutting. I'm trying to offload too much at the same time. Yeah, and everyone's like, what do you say? And everyone's getting earphones even, you know. And I thought, no, right. And as they said, try and shorten the videos. Just do like 2 or 3 things at the same time, Tristan. You know, and that's how I started to calm and get it together a bit more, and we went off in sync.
I quite enjoyed the older videos I did. When a bit of everything, if I was being honest.
Yeah.
Because you could pick at other things, and your memory could go, and you could think about things more. Because it was sporadic, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I like those kind of older videos, to be fair.
Yeah, no. Like I say, like I said to you all before, though, like when I started, I knew I wasn't going to be like the others. I knew that all I had to do was offload what was on my shoulders in my head, offload it and present it so children can understand it. Yeah, because then no adults can say anything. If kids can understand, adults have got a problem, haven't they?
Automatic,
You know, I thought, right, like, all I need to do is just offload what what I feel, what I knows, what everyone needs to know, what's coming. Yeah, and you know, I'll be very blunt and direct, very loving, kind and caring at the same time. You know, but yeah, but like
That's my phone. Sorry.
listen, how I've done it, I'll sit there myself because I don't. The last year, I reckon the last 5 or 6 months, I've been concentrating on myself, like how you lot have.
Yeah.
You know, I've been trying to find myself more, give myself a bit more like
Downtime.
downtime and that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, like, I'm going to be with you all to the end. Yeah. Like I'm always up on the internet. Stuff's always being posted, and always does my little videos, my little clips and pieces.
Yeah.
Leon does all these stuff as well, you know.
How we know?
Leon's just like
Unbelievable.
been a legend,
Yeah,
you know.
I'm
Like because Leon's explained it in a lot of other ways
Yeah.
as well, so everyone else can understand. More people can understand, you know.
I'm amazed by how you can hold all that knowledge. It's when you're taking this information in, it's hard to just
Yeah.
keep hold of it because
Yeah.
there's so much, and you
Yeah.
a little
The
bit.
thing
It's
is,
like
lucky for me, all my interests, my hobby as a side hobby that I've not even really talked about, even to mates didn't know this, but some mates did. But I've always been interested in ancient history, where we come from, how come none of that makes sense. So I knew all about all the bullshit. I had a good understanding of all the bullshit. And then when he come along and started dropping it, I'm like, wow.
And not that.
Wow, yeah, because that explains.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to go and research any of what was bullshit.
Yeah.
Because that had been my
And
hobby
who,
for 30 years.
and who better than anyone, someone like Leon. Now, when Leon would ask me something about ancient or Egypt or something like that, and then I'll go, boom,
I know.
he would be the first one go, well, that don't make sense, Christian. Like, no, because I knows that. Like, he don't worry about the 3D history, but I just knows. He would be like, nah, he'd be picking me up, no. But it just flows out, and he knows. He's the first one. Listen, Leon's asked me all the questions what all you lot need to know, to ask me.
Yeah.
Some people out there wouldn't have known what sort of question there's, where to start, what question to ask. Leon, and there's a few others out there the same, who's what's asked me. Listen, like I said, I wouldn't have done it without all you lot. You've asked me, those who's asked me the right questions, I'll get the
All the
upload from it, you
questions
know.
I asked you was every question I've ever had that didn't make sense from what I knew about what I thought I knew about.
Yeah.
It was like, well, why don't that? Like, what is it? Tell me about the Voynich manuscript because no one knows, or the period. What is the mechanism in Egypt? That was what got me in.
Yeah.
When he was like, you know, anything about ancient Egypt, right? And that's bizarre because I've been into it since I was 4. Most teenagers know what the star shafts are.
Yeah.
They all know what that is. Everyone does. Everyone in the world knows, but Christian didn't. And I'm like, what's that? He went, what star shafts? I'm like, you know, you know. He's like, no, I don't really know about ancient Egypt. He went, oh no, hang on, I actually know it. Oh yeah, I do actually. And then 4.5 hours, I'm like, what the fuck? Found out how they work, what they're for, what all did it. Yeah, it was amazing.
And it's mad, like when you look at what they gives you lot Egypt, then free, like, and when I went to Grand Canyon, like, that's real Egypt. It felt, I remembered it, felt it, see it. Yeah, it was like a filter come across. I see the temples, I see the pyramids, I see the trees, I see the lakes, the rivers. Yeah, all these little own things, what's built in within the temple, in between them all, where we all lived and everything. See the lot. Yeah, and that goes on forever. It's a whole it's one big simulation. Egypt's again its own simulation. Grand Canyon, you know, its own thing. Yeah. Don't forget the overlay. What that's in, like the frequency in there is like it's been proper suppressed, isn't it? And it's been melted.
Yeah.
Been melted down.
Of course, yeah.
Melted down.
No one allowed there.
No.
Why aren't you allowed down there? Yeah. Not even allowed to fly a drone over it.
No.
Yeah.
That's moody.
I didn't know
No,
that.
I went there, not allowed to fly a drone over it either.
Only a little bit of the Grand Canyon. You're only allowed to see
I
it.
knew
Yeah.
it was,
You're only allowed tours on this bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not allowed over there. No. You can't see none of that. I never knew why. I just thought there would be I thought it'd be alien bases, and that's why.
Yeah.
But I didn't realise it was Little Egypt. I didn't know that.
Yeah, little Egypt.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, it's full of vortexes and portholes down there, obviously. You know, ins and outs, how they used to get in and out. No roads, nothing like that. You could just see. That was another thing we was talking about the other day, actually. And when I says to everyone, like, yeah, there's no roads anywhere. Well, you've got to think right back. Like, but even in your 3D experiences, yeah, there weren't no roads at one point.
No.
You You didn't have no roads. You didn't have highways and motorways. You had tracks where horse and carts used to go through and that. Or before even that, a lot of you used to walk for days to get to wherever, you know. But that's what I mean. There wasn't no roads here either. Yeah. It's only like the tarmac things all come in. Obviously, it's all programmed, all 3D matrix thing. But when you go outside, it'd be the same sort of thing. Like what you remember. Yeah. No roads and things like that. You know. It's just like I was saying to you, like. I only get a little bit of a nudge sometimes, you know, a little bit coached, like not a lot now because I remember too much now anyway. I don't need them, you know. That's what I was only saying to you the other day when I was in the van. I was going, listen, I'm sorry like out there. I know I've like, been a bit distant, but you know, it's like with all you lot, like when I feel not so needed, and I feel not so needed anymore. That's how I know I've done the job. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, no, but I'm happy. It makes me happy. I can relax better, you know. Like where people, and it's the case of now, just everyone working with themselves from within, you know. Keep yourself balanced, calm.
And that's the one thing that I can say I'm doing. I mentioned this to Nicky, is that I only live on a street with like 15 houses, and there's a dead end road. But at the end of the road, I can walk into the woods.
Yeah.
Every day
you can just detach yourself whenever.
Detach myself.
Yeah.
Lie on the ground with the dogs. They run around.
Yeah.
I'm at peace. I'm calm.
And that's what everyone should be doing now. You know, everyone should be doing that.
I'm not a person to be on the group chat and.
No.
That's not. I've never been that person since young.
But there's thousands of you like that, Rich.
Yes, I believe.
Yeah. There's thousands of you like that. Not hundreds. Honestly, there's thousands like that, Rich. Honestly.
Sometimes I feel like, oh, should I just say Grand Rising, but. Because I miss so much through the night on the group, I have to read it, and if I message, it drops to the bottom, so I can't read.
Listen, when I goes down on there, like I said, like I feels loads of people on there.
I bet.
Even when they're not typing or leaving anything, I feels you all like. Don't forget, there's always 170 plus on there. That's not the last. That's not the same 170 plus all through. That's people coming on and off all through the day.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's not the same 170 people on there. When you go, there's 166 on there at the moment. No, that's people coming off on and off of it all day long.
And it maintains that.
And it maintains. And that's good. Like I say, we come in, listen, I don't want no recognition here. I didn't want to profit millions. Loads of, we've been looked after very well from some beautiful souls. You know, we wouldn't have been able. Well, we wouldn't have survived without their help, would we?
No.
You know.
No.
We wouldn't have been able. We don't live it up.
Wouldn't have been able to do what we've done.
No. We wouldn't have been able to get through what we eat and everything and move around, transportation everywhere. No.
You've been moving around of late, haven't you?
Yeah.
We've done about 12,000 miles in 3 years. 10, 12, something.
Yeah.
It's the first time in Wales, Christian.
Yeah, Leon's been here though.
Yeah, I lived here right in the middle somewhere called Knighton, a village called Knighton.
Oh, okay.
Lovely organic farm for a few months. And my mum lived there for 6 months.
Ah, okay.
But that was with a friend.
Ah, okay.
So I know it a little bit, but it's lovely round here.
Oh, it is lovely.
All of Wales.
Yeah, it's lovely here.
It is.
Oh, wow.
Some of the views are unbelievable.
Where we turned up today, this is beautiful. It's lovely, isn't it? Like, look at that.
I know.
You know?
So lovely. I wouldn't have thought this was here. Would you think this was here?
No.
No. I went, as we come down, I went, no, I ain't that far down.
Like, wow, we've gone the wrong way, haven't we?
Yeah, I thought, here we go. It was showing you over there the destination.
Yeah.
You know? That's good though, because even if, like I said, even if we give the destination out, you wouldn't find it.
No.
You know, it's cool. You know.
Nice and cool.
Yeah.
Nice
and
All the sheep. A couple of black sheep over there.
Yeah. Got a black sheep over there as well. He's that.
A couple of black sheep.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, but look, listen. In a minute, like I said, get back point. Lots of angry people. That's what I'm saying. This is before they've done, like, you know, they're going to do like a few scare like what we call like proper activation events. Yeah. When they really up it. Like, just think now, how people are going now. How people are like they're getting angry. Like, you've got a lot of jealousy, a lot of messiahs turning up. Yeah. You get there. Like, all the people who's been called mad, at now are looking not so mad.
Yeah, not as mad.
Not as mad. You know. Hang on a minute. Why are you asking all us mad people for answers? We're mad, didn't we?
Yeah.
We're off our heads, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's like,
you know?
obviously I still work at the moment until the lights go out or whatever, and I'm in an office with 5 people, I'm the only one with the headset on, just facing my mom and dad, all them just talking
Watching
about
Christian
politics
and
and
getting-
All sorts.
I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
Yeah.
you know you're different when you're in
Yeah.
interaction
Yeah.
at all.
Nah.
Nah.
yeah. But that's what I mean. Like again, there's thousands of you rich like that. Like they know. It's like even us. We got 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah.
We got to play ball so far, you know, to survive. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's all
we
we
still have, some of us are surviving in all different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how each individual has been surviving
Yeah.
to this moment now, like, and you've been able to think for yourself still and wake up yourself. Just don't change it. Just
No.
stick, because you're surviving well in that mode. You know.
Yeah.
Like, don't think, oh yeah, should I be doing it? No. Stick to what's been working with for you.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
Like and that's and that works good. It works good. If you stick to what's been working for you,
Yeah.
you can relax and still think for yourself. You know, like you said, you got your dead end. You can detach whenever you want,
Exactly.
Rich. You know.
That's what I do. I think it was about. I think it was 2 years ago when we said that it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I was at one point saying I'm going to quit my job. I regret. I'm going to quit. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
But now I look like what you said many times. Now we weren't ready 2 years ago.
Nah.
Nah.
No, look what we know now.
we know.
Yeah. Look now.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. A much better understanding that makes the whole thing much smoother when it happens.
Yeah.
Listen,
Exactly.
we've come a long way, mate.
Absolutely.
Look, even people what's turned up the last year, you know, or last few months, like fast trackers, and you know they're proper souls because, like, they got a couple of questions, but they don't really need the questions because that's what's caught their eye. Hang on a minute, that's familiar. That rings bells. I think I can remember something like this. Hang on, what's this fella saying then? That's it. Yeah. I'm not making anyone to believe, or I'm trying to help. Listen,
Jog people's
I am trying to help. The main priority, more than anything in the world, right? I am trying to help everyone think for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't need anyone to tell you anything.
No.
Yeah. You don't need anyone to tell you everything. Yeah. Look, and you don't. I don't have to stand and go, no, you need to believe me. This is how it is. This is the full script.
Yeah.
No. I'll present things with big gaps, and you feel that, and you go, fuck yeah. Well, of course it is. No way.
Yeah, that's
Why ain't we seen that bit? Because these mugs here ain't presented you the bits what I presented
shown
you.
it.
Yeah.
They've been shown.
I'm not claiming to be nothing. Yeah. I ain't got galactic messages and things like this. I don't need galactic messages. Yeah. I'm a memory, and a message was come in, was presented to some stuff. If you want to knock that and attack me for that, fair play to you.
Crack on.
Crack on. That's all right with me. I'm fine with that. You know. But I know, so like I said, I can't squinny or whinge or moan about nothing, because right at the beginning, before Leon told me turned up, like, they was pre-warning me about loads of stuff. You know, the most closest people turned on, you know, resonating souls, what ain't really resonating. You know, all this people attacking you from the background. You know, like people trying to be you, trying, massage. You're going to have it all. Yeah, and I've always had that in mind. So I can't attack or whinge or squinny about nothing because they pre-warned me, and I'm all right with that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I knows. Listen, when you knows exactly what's going on in this world and behind the scene and outside this world, you won't have no beef here.
No.
No. Okay.
You can't attack nothing.
It dissolves, doesn't it?
It all dissolves because it's no one's fault in here.
No.
Yeah.
No.
People wants to hang me from a lamppost. It's not your fault. It ain't your fault. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on it, because I'm presenting something to you what's taking you well out of your comfort zone.
Maybe the opposite of anything
But
anyone's
the
ever
thing is, like I said, no one can whinge, squinny or attack me really, because in many videos I've said to you all, the more and more we goes into this, the more far out it's going to get. Yeah, you're going to resonate so far, and then you're not going to like me. What's happening? What's happened? I told you this. I've pre-warned you, and I also said, sorry, Rich, just to get it out of the way. I said, if I am bugging you, or I'm not saying what you want me to say, yeah, or I'm, you know, just don't watch me. Turn me off.
easy, innit?
Yeah.
Just cut me off. That's it. Because that's all I would do with you.
That's it.
Yeah.
No?
Exactly.
But you know, it's so obvious. People has dedicated their lives. They're obsessed with me. Yeah. like they made hate channels and all sorts. I'm all right with that because I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah? I know what's happening before, but beyond that, and beyond that. So I'm all right with it all, you know.
I'm as I said, I'm lucky. I'm being guided not to see that because I am seeing none of the 8. Nothing I haven't seen none of the 8. I'm not on Facebook or nothing like
You've
that.
just been a silver coin.
You're exactly, he's exactly what I was before I started doing videos, Rich.
Honestly,
You know.
it's like I've had the perfect route
Yeah.
of Christian, and
Yeah.
at the moment I got a comfortable life.
Yeah.
But 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah.
Trying to deal
Yeah.
with that.
Same as
But-
everyone. Yeah.
The good thing with
all
Rich
I
and many
had,
like
just
you,
tell-
yeah.
Just truth. If all I had is truth and reality.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm
That's right.
Yeah, snap back. That's
Yeah.
I don't care
That's
what's
right.
real, what's fake. I just
Yeah.
want to know what is real and what's
Yeah,
fake.
that's it.
And that is where a lot of youngsters got an advantage because they're just seeing the light. They're not seeing all the stuff what blocks the light. They ain't gone through the truth for psychic worlds and all that lot of the media. And this is why we found out and all why a lot of other people hates me, don't like me. Because a lot of people got partners what are mediums and psychics and channelers and
That makes
everything,
up
you know.
the whole
So that
trolley.
makes up loads of sense, and I was expecting that as well. I'm alright with that, yeah. And I'm very sorry. I'm really sorry. No, I'm not sorry, but I'm, you know, because it's my art, innit? You know, I'm just saying to you, like,
sorry then,
I
but-
didn't mean to upset anyone in the world. I'll just come to lay it on the table as it is. Like, what you've had bullshit all your life. Even the ones what's convinced you the most truthful have bullshit you. They ain't come up trumps, have they? No. From when I started to this day now sat here, everything I've told you lot, and this is going to do your head in, either happened, was happening, about to happen, and it's going to happen. There's no doubt about it, and it's all falling in place.
Process.
Yeah,
Process.
and that's why I'm just stepping back, observing. We're doing a few little videos like this here and there, some van talks and that. I'm just stepping back with all you lot to observe the same. Yeah, observe what's going on, because exactly what I told you all. Yeah. What we got now? Look, I told you, way back in my flat, you got a virus. You got the Epstein files. You got war. Yeah. You got what's the virus, the war.
The other presidents.
Yeah, you got all these distractions. The main 4 or 5 distractions was going on. Yeah, that's all. Again, that is to distract you from the main thing. That's to distract you from thinking for yourself.
The alien disclosure sort
Yeah.
of in a little bit now.
Yeah, you've got all. Yeah.
You've got the map, innit?
So you got Epstein. That's it. Sorry, you got the Epstein files,
Treason.
the UFO files, and don't forget they're only drip drabbing you because the public ain't. The public thinks they knows it all. The worst ones and religious people. This is going to be drip fed to them.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing. Look, another thing. We'll get straight. I told you all this as well for a few years, right? We're not going to start telling all you religious people out there and all you Allahs and Jews and Buddhas and whatever there is that, yeah, there ain't no God, there ain't no Jesus, there ain't no Allah. We're not going to do that and fucking go off. It'd be chaotic. No. We are going to present you all
Gotta realise.
a shitload of stuff. And we're not going to tell you nothing about God and Jesus. We're not going to tell you about Allah. We're not going to tell you about winged horses and all things like this. We're not going to tell you all about that. Because what we are going to present you, you'll see yourself. And it ain't going to be pretty. Yeah? So don't attack me. Yeah? Don't attack me. I'm here to help you. Not abuse you or put you down your faith and all that lot. Because everyone got to have a little bit of hope in something. Because of what the system's done to you. You've got to find that bit of hope. Yeah? And you can only work with what's around you. So if you've got religions all around you, you know, and that gives you a little bit of hope, that's what you've been systemised into. Yeah, that's not my fault. I wasn't there when you done that. You know, I'm here now telling you how it is straight. Get ready, and all you people out there thinks you're the most intelligent. You know, and you knows it all. No, you don't. And I'm not sat here going, listen to me, I'm better than you. No, because I ain't better than you. In this world, you've been better than me. Yeah? Because you've done well, you've worked the 3D system, everything's gone well. No, I ain't. I've survived, Rich.
You survived.
You know?
Yeah.
But, like I say, the religion thing, I've said this hundreds of times, we're not going to sit there and go, it's all bullshit, it's not true.
No,
No.
They need to be shown.
That is where these ET UAP files are coming in. They're not going to show you ETs, and they're not even going to show you brilliant pictures, footage and things. They're going to lay on the table a little bit, so everyone can go, fucking hell, what? Hang on a minute. It's actually on the media now. It's on the news.
Yeah.
You can't hide it, and then that's why they're getting all these religious leaders. Like, get ready. Like, some of them religious leaders will refuse point blank. I ain't telling all my followers that. I'm not showing them that. Yeah, but they'll be forced into it.
Yeah.
Not like aggressively,
Find out
physically.
anyway, even if they don't.
But their mindset will force them into it because they know. Like I said to everyone, there's no way out of this. When I started, what I'm going to tell you, what I'm going to present you, there's no way out of this. No. You can hate me, love me, think I'm all right or whatever. There's no way out of this. Don't blame me for it. Yeah, because in a minute, very very soon, when no one can get no information from nowhere. Because you've got no fucking internet, you've got no telly, you've got no media, you've got no authorities or anyone. What are you all going to do? I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to look out. You're going to look for the nearest nutter, the nearest, the conspiracy people. Someone what said it. Someone you've heard say something a bit weird over the few years. Yeah, you're going to go and ask that weird person. Yeah. What was you saying that day? Yeah.
About their vaccine.
Yeah, and then you're going to ask them another question and another question, and it's up to that person who you give shit and abused and put down and hurt and called them nuts. It's up to them to decide if they're going to tell you. And I'm going to tell you something now. They're going to tell you. Because they're not horrible. They're not nasty. They're pure, true souls. What are in your neighbourhood, what's come from another world, what's gone through all your shit as well, and they're here in your neighbourhood to make sure you're all right at the end.
Good point.
A lot of the souls,
You know?
Smash.
a lot of souls are at that point now, and they need to just flip the switch a little bit. So
Yeah.
it's on our side
It's
a little
coming,
bit.
yeah.
It's coming.
Coming soon,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Like you just said, even me myself, we've accepted and we're rolling and we're holding the line. The last couple of years, especially the last year, we've needed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, don't forget. My memory, I can go back. It depends what I'm thinking or what I'm looking at, what I'm being asked, or what I've gone through already. That's what I'm saying. That's the other thing. None of my information from the beginning has changed. Nothing's changed. It's all on.
Oh.
But only my memory has evolved. Like all you lot who's been watching me.
Yeah.
Like all you souls, true souls and ET souls in the world. Through the last 4 years, you've evolved. Your frequency's got higher. You've got a higher vibration, and you're seeing clear. The more higher your frequency, the clearer you see. Well, I have as well. I've been rising with you as well.
From here
Yeah.
too,
Yeah, I'm from here. I've been, and the more I see, the more you lot gets to see. Yeah, and don't forget, I'm not the only one here now. Yeah, there's other ancient ones. Listen, a lot of you around me are ancient ones, because like I said before, there's no one in a million years they put me in like in an untrustworthy, unloyal sort of place. You know. And again, I'm very good at escaping it and cutting it off. I won't talk. I won't burn. I won't drain my energy on
Waste
it.
energy.
No, I'm not here to do that.
Yeah.
Just here to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Have
Done it
the right support, the right loyalty.
Yeah.
That's all. And it costs nothing.
Just break your back now and again.
Yeah. Yeah. No, right though. You know. Listen, we've all gone. Listen again. Like, I've met you. Obviously, all of you. You know, like I've come across all different types of people since I left Portsmouth. You know, different ways, different way inclines, different mindsets, and you know, there's pure souls, beautiful souls, ET souls in that out there, right? What are very fucked up, you know, very deluded, yeah, and you know, like it do break your heart a little bit because you knows what they really are, and they're unaware of it. Some of them are becoming aware of it, yeah, and they've gone through hell, you know, especially the divine feminine in this world, who's been raped, abused, beat, and you know, trod on. Is exactly what the parasites want. The divine feminine crushed, you know, because us masculine, we can't survive without the divine feminine.
No.
Just being masculine makes you like very egoed, very like, you know, this is you know, only my word counts. You know, I'm the man. You know, it's a man's world. You know, whatever. No. That's how it's all been switched
around.
and your perception has been manipulated how to think that way. Like, you know, no. Nothing operates without the divine feminine. Divine feminine is like the biggest thing. It makes us masculine who we are. And don't forget, they need us as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the divine feminine needs that masculine. You know, as well. For a team.
That's why there's two halves.
Yeah. Divine masculine, as you all know, this is old news. I'll tell you, masculine, divine feminine keeps a balance. You can't just have one. It's not. That's not balanced.
No.
You can't have just a masculine. One can't. It's like hot and cold, isn't it? So you can judge the balance. You don't want it too hot, don't want it too cold, do you? So you can balance. Like the moon and the sun.
Yeah.
Goldilocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The moon and the sun works the same. Yeah. Don't forget. When everyone's going, yeah, the moon does this, the sun does this, and this does this. And no. Listen, what I've always told you. Like in this world, right? Something. Don't just do one or two things. Yeah. If I'm an elite person and I go to the top and go, listen, I've got 99 good reasons, I've got a fucking shit hot deceiver method, and they go, 99? Nah, we want 100, 110 reasons for that. Yeah? We're going to put a lot of investment and time, you know, and evilness into this, you know.
It's got to be well worth
it's got to be well worth it, you know. Come back when you got like another 2 reasons on top of that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that's just like an example, layman's terms, how they think, you know. That's what's going through their head. So an elite person or a traitor or an always wouldn't even show himself up and embarrass himself and go, yeah, we can, you know, I've got 30 or 40 reasons. Do one.
Yeah. Get to the back of
I
it.
thought you lot was clever, that's why we signed you up. So, you know, but you have got these mathematicians amongst them all, what can work out these fucking, these deceivements on this one thing, you know? So everything, what they give you, there's more than a lot of reasons for it.
Imagine who invented fluoride, they probably got themselves a fucking mansion and
Yeah.
cars, haven't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wow, we can get that in everything. Look, wow.
Or someone come up with something and you'll have another corporation, another fucking reptilian region go, oh actually, we got the chemical what collaborates with that.
Yeah.
Just give us a slice of that cake.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll give you the chemicals for that.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you a good deal on
Yeah.
that. Yeah. That's how it is, isn't it?
Yeah, listen.
It's like the drug dealers.
How you lot sit in the offices and on a building site or wherever you all work it, and you does your business, everyday business, and you're scamming and you're wheeling and dealing, think you're getting up. But they're doing the same on you.
It's like the drug dealing world.
Yeah.
Version, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
that.
everyone in here, even the most cleverest geezer here, like, you know, the best businessman amongst the public or the top drug dealer, you know, got all this stuff, he thinks he's clever. No, you're not clever. They're laughing at you, the proper ones. They're going there, look, they're going, do you do that with their hands and that on you? Look at him, thinks that's all these drugs, he's selling it for us. You know, that's what they do.
Yeah.
How do you think they listen, as you all know, it's one of the reasons why they took Pablo Escobar out, Escobar and his cousin out, and Medellin cartel there, why they took them out, because they had full control of the cocaine thing. The CIA wanted it, and they wanted to start using it for all their arms running, and all that lot. So what they do, they sort of out these governments a little bit and go, listen, they capture and go, listen, do you want to do 15, 20, 30 years, or do you want to smuggle drugs and children for us? And they're like, what the fuck? You know, it's the only way out, and they do. They do it. Al Chapo, he was the last, you know, one of their biggest assets. That's how I know he didn't go in prison, didn't go in jail. That was probably just, you know, when you see him with Sean Penn in that clip, that was all fucking staged, starting it for the day, you know. No, you don't put Al Chapo in prison. He got too much on the Queen, on royal family, everything, you know. And he can switch, even if you kill him, he can, you know, that'll all come out. Listen.
Dead man switch.
Yeah, listen. They all soused their soul. Yeah, and they had what they called the ones with all tattoos, the Mexicans.
Oh, MS-13.
Yeah, that was their, some of they're the ones what used to ransack all the towns and villages and take the kids and everything, young girls.
Yeah, just little demons.
And then they're trained off to the elites. Then all the kingpins around the world are all sweet. Don't get touched. But they will, every 15 years or so, they'll take that kingpin out. They replace him because he gets too powerful, knows too much. You know, so they take like Pablo from that. And then you had that,
Pablo.
and Carlito Fuentes, Lord of the Skies, and you had all the Mexicans what killed the DEA agent and that. It's all moody. It's all moody. It's all moody. They shows you a little bit about what's going on, the truth. You know, and it's up to you to work out the real truth behind that. You know, but look, what's going on in the public?
To be fair, I'm not watching any of the news at the moment.
No.
I'm just going day by day.
Yeah, just carry on doing what you're doing.
On the channel when I'm catching up and whatever. I just go day by day, pick up where I can, and like I said, I'm at totally peace because I know whatever happens at the end, We're fine.
Because there's some places I'd love to be going, but I can't go there because I know it's like it's gonna disturb me a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Oh, sorry. I nicked your jacket.
Yeah, look, listen. Everything's looking up. So everything's good,
Yeah.
isn't it? You know, everything's cool. You know, we just got to look what's coming out. But like I say, most people have got to understand. Like say, like the Epstein files, the ET files, the virus, the war, you know, and all these other things. Like I said to you on that, like it'll all come in together, one thing at a time, and then it'll all be the same 4 or 5 things every single day in your newspaper, distracting you from the main thing.
Yeah.
And like I see that post about a week and a half ago, that fella, when he said, "Listen, all you people out there, yeah." And he ain't worried about finance being written. He'd rather have nothing, yeah. And he's going, "Don't worry about like all this other stuff, what's going on in the world and that. You're forgetting the main point here, children."
Yeah.
You know, when he's going on one,
Good video, that was.
yeah, he hit it nice and blunt and short.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. And no, everyone seems to forget.
Everyone.
Yeah,
You're right.
But then when you say to people, when I say to all them like all you're worried about is what you're going to get, how you're going to get it, when you're going to get it, am I going to get more than that person, and all that sort of thing. And then I'll go, that's all you, and they go, no, of course it's about the children. We need all this. No. It's all that what's fucked children up. Yeah. All children need in this world is attention. Yeah, they don't need all these gadgets and all these things and all these nice clothes and these holidays and to look better than the other kid. No, that's competition.
That's a fake illusion.
That's child abuse. Yeah, you got to get them out now, because don't forget, in reality we ain't got towns and cities and chipboards. Keep you all in. No, we're all out here like this. Look how much more a kid could learn around here.
Oh, mate, there's no
Yeah?
comparison.
Yeah. So that I've answered that question as well, just quick. So when I goes on about that, yeah, but they think they need all these riches and all these finances to bring up. No, because no one was rich in the beginning. They brought up their kids brilliant. They brought up the most intelligent kids you could ever see in this
Way
world,
advanced.
way advanced.
Yeah.
Before parasites had full
sense,
control,
shit like that.
and they didn't have nothing here.
Just love, empathy.
They just love it.
Yeah.
They're just naturally, empathised, love, cared. It's in their blood, in their veins. Yeah. Look, Vince's daughter, Steph, in El Paso, prime example for a 16-year-old. Mental. Like, wasps lands on her finger, and she feeds it drips of water. Normally, a kid go or it sting them. No, she get anything what moves right up to a big animal, snake, whatever. Nothing will harm her.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Like
I was like,
Jupiter ascending when all
Yeah.
this is going
Oh,
on.
yeah.
like wild birds, just go out in the garden, stick her arm out like that, they land on her arm. Yeah. I'm the one with the freak. I thought I was like, I stood there like that, going like that, and they're like landing on her. I'm like, hang on a minute. Yeah. I'm like, hang on a minute. What about me? Like, no. But I think what it is, the birds, what nest in that area, they know her, they're well aware of her, and they know her frequency, and they comes down, they just lands on her and they flies off.
Mental.
Nuts. Mad. They got a parrot. And she's the only one that probably like tuck in, and anyone else you go, hello Rosie, like, I will have you, you know.
Take your leg off.
Yeah. But no, that's to go to the point. Like, it's about the kids, it's about children.
Yeah.
And the maddest thing, what does me in a little bit is, it's about the children. And at the moment, you see them people in the family unit thing who's awake, being attacked by your children and all your brothers and your sisters, or your mum or your dad, or your nan and granddad, or your uncle or an auntie, it just goes to show how this world is. Because again, the best thing to do is sort of at the moment let them sort of drop a little seed here and there, sort of let them know what they want to know. Don't go too heavy, just let them rock, let them have their moment. Because you don't want that when it comes to that point, right, when the old all of a sudden everything goes fucking tits up, lockdown. You don't want them really to be in that situation and go, fucking hell, I've upset my mum and dad, I've upset my brother, I've upset how am I gonna no, when you stay calm and nice and collective all the time, when it comes to that point, even if they're in a bit of a denial, they're not going to be awkward and going, here, look, listen, Like,
No,
and you're,
don't
here we
feel
go,
it.
yeah, no worries, just ask me what you want, you know. Yeah, cool. I've never been against you. I've never, like, you know, I've just, you know, we got our mindsets, you know, our loves and our cares, nothing's changed there,
Yeah.
you know. But, like, yeah, of course, you know, sit down. You know, we'll run through this. As the EBS is on and that, you know. Everyone's fucking, like, you know, what the
Throw
you know,
it in bags
all
and-
sorts of stuff. You've got to say, everyone will react differently.
Yeah.
Yeah? But,
I'm the same with
Yeah.
my parents. I'm dropping little seeds I've done for the last
Yeah.
couple of years, dropping little seeds and all that.
Yeah.
And I haven't long come back from Poland and a star fort on the castle. And
Oh, yeah.
I took all loads of photos. I went up on a group, but just trying to catch up as well.
yeah,
Like,
no,
loads of photos.
you'll have to post a few of them,
I'll
though.
put
Rich, some of
two.
them Starfort ones, because
Yeah.
we've been to a few Starforts.
Yeah.
And
So I
like,
went to
yeah.
Poland and there's a little bit of UFO coming on the TV. My mum said, make sure you come back. I was like, I'll be back, don't worry, I'm fine, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I dropped little seeds and my partner, she got 2 kids. They're 18 now and 16, but when I first got my partner, there was like 11 and 13.
Yeah.
And, 2 days ago, they were saying to me, Rich, you've seen on TikTok, Christian and stuff about aliens and things like that and UFOs and whatever. He says all over this. I said, I know, it's all right, you're okay.
Don't forget as well, right? The last few years, how forward I've brought everyone and that, yeah? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, like, you know, I've done it because I cares, you know. But how forward you lot are now, all the ones what's coming awake, who's doing all the videos, we're catching them up because everything what's coming out now, even